Hello all, and welcome to Miss Martin's Classroom. This is my very first podcast in my new Writing into the Day series. In this series, I will be reading mentor texts and providing you and your students some quick writing and or discussion-based writing ideas. Writing can seem very challenging, especially to students who haven't had a ton of practice. So, providing short, consistent, and relatively low-risk opportunities to write can make all the difference in eliminating that intimidation factor that often comes with on-demand writing. I usually like my students to start our sessions by beginning with a quick write, or what I like to call writing into the day. I've always found that just reading about writing isn't enough. Reading about the greats and how their poetry impacted those around them is awesome, but we also need to provide ample opportunities for students to really glimpse how their words can impact others and how they perceive themselves. Writing is a form of unique expression. Writing is a way to reflect and to understand ourselves and the world around us. For these Writing into the Day sessions, I want you to have a pen or pencil ready to go with some paper in front of you. Inspired by how Linda Reef teaches quick writes, I am going to ask you to write for a solid 3 to 5 minutes minimum. Even if you feel like you don't have anything to write about, I want you to keep trying to write anything you can for the entire time. There will be a moment in these podcasts after I read the poem where I ask you to pause. This is the time where you should pause the podcast and try to write for 3 to 5 minutes. Once you write for at least 3 minutes, or however long the creative current takes you, you may unpause the podcast. Today's podcast will be featuring a poem by Robert Frost, Nothing Gold Can Stay. As I read this poem, I want you to think about change. With all the recent turmoil surrounding the COVID-19 cases in the world, how has your life changed? How does this make you feel? Is there a beauty tied to temporary circumstances? Think about where you look for the silver linings, or where you try to be positive about the challenges in your life. Keep these ideas in mind as I read. Nothing Gold Can Stay by Robert Frost. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaf's a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down to day. Nothing gold can stay. Now we will be writing for at least 3 minutes, or however long the creative current takes you. Write as quickly and as specifically as you can about whatever this poem brings to your mind. If you find yourself drawing a blank, you can take a line from the poem and use it to lead your thinking. Please pause the podcast now, and when you are finished, please unpause. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also check out my hashtag MSMReadyToRead and follow me on Instagram at ms_martins_class for more writing into the day and fun lessons that are sure to engage you and your kiddos. Thanks for listening.